What's going on, everybody? In today's video, we're going to build from start to finish one of our S550 Mustang trunks laid up to support our wing kits. All right, so we're stopping time lapse real quick so you can see the real speed of this. And yes, it's very slow, especially when you get towards the end. We'll go over my setup real quick. I have an upside down old epoxy gallon. So you can see the epoxy in it. Goes down, there's my little pinch off plier, and then a long spiral wrap on the bottom. You can see we're obviously infusing uphill because air bubbles will stay in front, or at least have a better chance of staying in front of the resin front. You can also see my vacuum line setup. I got 3 of them going with plenty of resin brake on the side. Now resin brake, you can see I stuff flow net into the hose, but have nothing but peel ply going up to it. So through time lapse, when it finishes up, you'll see it time lapse shows it really good. It'll move pretty quick through the flow net. When it hits, you can see the carbon, the overrun, because the edge of the part is obviously like right here. So you always have a little overrun of carbon. So it'll go quick through the net, slow up when it hits the carbon, and then really slow up when it hits the peel ply. Because air will make it through. Epoxy can make it through, it's just really difficult for it to. And then obviously the reason I have the 2 on the sides are, you know, plenty of area on the mold to do that. I didn't have much in the center, and the reason I did the 2 extras, it would stink if, see how the left side went fast? You're always gonna have one side go a little bit faster than the other. If this ended up going up and blocking off this vacuum line before it did this last little corner or something, that would be an issue. So it never hurts to put extra vacuum lines. All laid up. Looks good. Alright guys, so this thing turned out awesome. We're gonna go over it in normal speed real quick, highlight some of the features of it. But as you can see, nice, shiny, polished, clear-coated surface. Drilled out to accept all the factory, the rear finish panel, the camera goes here. There's like a little plastic bracket here that the rear finish panel goes into those holes. That's about it for the front. Like I mentioned, polished, clear coated. If we go to the inside, again, full carbon fiber construction, studs to accept factory latches, factory hinges, the bump stops, which if you're running a wing, definitely put these on and make sure they touch that rear finish panel. So that way the force, we're upside down right now, so the force of the wing pressing down travels through the trunk lid to the bump stop to the chassis of the car, so you're good there. The other thing I have to point out is, if you noticed on our time lapse, we lay it up with reinforcements or just extra layers where our wing kits mount. So that way you can have a full composite 9-pound trunk able to withstand the forces of our wings. So I'll put a link below to our wing page and this product. Now, I'm sure this is the part everybody wants to see. We'll hook it. It's really hard to do one-handed. All right, so we're gonna pick it up. You can see we're off the bench, 9.15 pounds. All right, so there you go. Full carbon fiber construction, 9-pound trunk that can handle our Apex 8 and our Fulcrum 14 wing kits. Our Fulcrum 14 is capable of over 1,000 pounds of downforce, so you kind of know why we have to lay it up with reinforcements like we do. But there you go. If you want one, contact us below. All the information is in the video description. And that's where we're going to wrap this one up.